Hello everyone. In this week's episode, I show you how to invite a neighbor with an ammibo card. I will also talk about my new neighbor's backstory. And I will also talk about why I like my new neighbor so much. What you need to do is have your first campsite visitor, which is always a smug neighbor. When your first campsite visitor is moving in and he's in boxes, the next day you can be able to invite a campsite visitor with an ammibo. You have to invite your campsite visitor 3 times to your island, but what he or she will do is that you have to make them something that they wanted. And then you ask them to move to your island every single time. Then on the 3rd time, make sure that you sell a piece of land first if you're first starting out. Or if you already have all 10 neighbors, you can invite a campsite visitor 3 times, and then you can be able to choose who you want to kick out of your island. My backstory for Stitches is sad, and it is based on a popular fan theory about Stitches. Stitches has no memory of himself until one cold, stormy night. He heard thunder and saw a lightning bolt strike the house. He looked around and saw the house was in ruins, and he remembered his mom. And he went looking around for the house for her, but she was nowhere to be found. He went to his mom's room and she wasn't there, but he found a paper clipping that broke his heart. He realized that his parents left after their son passed away. He passed away in a tragic car accident. Then he realized that the spirit of the boy who passed away in the car accident possessed his favorite toy bear. He took the photo of his mom that he found in the living room and left. He was walking and he ended up on Wilshire Boulevard. He hears people singing and he also hears music. Through his tears, he saw a sign that read karaoke night, open mic night. Just walk on in. So Stitches did. He saw a song that his mom used to sing around the house, and he wanted to sing that song for karaoke. He went up to sing, and he started to sing, and the first minute in 4 seconds, people were walking around. When he got to the chorus, people stopped and looked at him on stage and watched him sing his heart out. You could hear a pin drop in the room after he was done singing. And then he got a standing ovation. He won the contest. He got his prize and he continued to walk west on Wilshire Boulevard until he reached Santa Monica Beach. He went and sat down and he watched the sunset over the ocean. He heard someone talk to him. She told him about the Nook's Deserted Island Getaway Package, and she was going to sign up for it as well. So he remembered that. Stitches fell asleep on the beach. He woke up and started to walk where he reached Santa Monica Pier, where he heard a familiar voice, his mom. Stitches ran to her, but he saw that she moved on. He saw his parents, and then he saw that his parents had replaced him. He walked over to the edge of the pier and looked at his mom's photo. He started to cry again, remembering that his parents forgot about him. So he threw the photo into the ocean. And he walked away, and he remembered what the person said to him on the beach about the Nook's Deserted Island Getaway Package. And he walked and found the office in Santa Monica. He saw Tom Nook, and he told him his story about how his family forgot about him and replaced him. Tom Nook looked at him, and Stitch's story made him cry. He told Stitches, "Don't worry about it. I found a community where you'd fit in. There's a community on Elowin that I think you would fit in very well at." He got to the airport, and he was met by his new neighbors. Stitches was still crying about his parents moving on and forgetting about him. The first person to meet him was Zucker, but everybody else was there. Zucker asked him, "Why are you crying?" And he said that his parents... He then told Zucker and everybody on the island his story. What made him throw the pitcher in the water was that he had a sister, and his sister said, "I really miss my brother that passed away." And he heard his mother and father say, "We don't talk about him. He never existed. This is your only brother, and that is it." The toughest guy on the island is Bam. And by the time that Stitches was done talking and saying about his reason to move to Elowin, even Bam was crying at the end of it. Everybody helped him move his items to his new house, and Olive looked at him and said that we all accept you as family, Stitches. She also gave him a big hug and said, "If you need someone to talk to, I'm always here for you, Stitches." Also, feel free to come over to anyone here, especially the island representative, and they will be there for you also. Stitches said thank you to Olive, and Stitches got his items to his house when everybody helped him. He realized that he was finally home, and he finally has a family that cares about him. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications.